You know, if I had like a glass of wine in my hand right now, I would put that as my intro to be very classy, like the time this film was set in. Café Society is written and directed by the legendary Woody Allen. It stars a huge cast of awesome people as usual. I'll list off a few people. Steve Carell, Jesse Eisenberg, Kristen, Stewart, Blake Lively, Corey Stoll, Parker Posey. There's more people, but those are all I can think of. In this film, Jesse Eisenberg plays a man named Bobby. He wants to live a big dream, so he moves to Hollywood and works for his uncle, who is a big-time producer, played by Steve Carell, falls in love with his secretary, played by Kristen Stewart, but then things escalate kind of good, and then they turn bad, and then he moves back to New York, where he's from, and falls in love with Blake Lively while running a nightclub with his gangster brother, played by Corey Stoll, and that's all I'm going to tell you. It's your typical Woody Allen film, the romance, the comedy, the dry humor, the slickness, the decades, all that stuff. We know what we're going to get when we go into a Woody Allen film. I've only seen a small amount of his films. Annie Hall, Bullets Over Broadway, Midnight in Paris, and Blue Jasmine. Those are the only films of his that I've seen thus far. Midnight in Paris is my favorite, and it's a fantastic film. If you ever want to start off by watching any Woody Allen film, by the way, it's Reinhardt. So if you guys watch my Captain Fantastic review, I said it was porn. I should probably close my window, so excuse me just for a moment. Yeah, it's going to be fun driving home in this. But yeah, I've only seen 4 Woody Allen films. Midnight in Paris is my favorite one. I was looking forward to this movie. I love the cast. The trailers were good. I really enjoyed the film a lot. And let's start with the positives. The writing is very good. As usual, Woody Allen is very good with his slick humor. There's a lot of funny moments in this movie. This is probably the funniest film I've seen from him probably since Midnight in Paris, because Blue Jasmine was a funny movie, but it was more of a drama than a comedy. And this one is absolutely hilarious. There's some interesting twists and turns in this movie that I did not see coming. There's a big twist in this movie that I'm like, damn! That's so unexpected. One of the biggest twists of the year. One of the most surprising twists I've seen in years, especially for a Woody Allen film. Like, that's insane. The acting, as usual, is great. Steve Carell, Jesse Eisenberg were both fantastic. I loved Blake Lively in this one, looking gorgeous as hell. Corey Stoll was probably a scene stealer in this movie. And I gotta mention Kristen Stewart. You know, she's been evolving since she left the Twilight series. Well, since the Twilight series ended. And she's great in this movie. She's really good. I really loved her in this movie. Her chemistry with Jesse Eisenberg is so on par. This is their 3rd time working together after Adventureland and American Ultra. They're really good together. Like, they're adorable together. I'm really shocked that they're not together in real life. Like, Kristen Stewart did come out as a lesbian. Or bisexual. I don't know what she is, to be quite. She's weird in real life, but she's a really talented actress. I love how this film pays homage to the 1930s, the glamour age of Hollywood. Like, that's really awesome. I love that aspect. I like the way it's directed. Woody Allen does narrate the film, which was a little weird at first, but then I got used to it because it was kind of funny. And by the way, that guy needs to start appearing in his movies. Listen, I don't like that guy as a person, but I love him as a filmmaker. So, overall, just waiting for these people to walk by. And we're done. Overall, I really enjoyed Café Society. It's definitely a good film. I don't think it was as great as it could have been, but I still think it's a damn good movie. If you're a Woody Allen fan, you should definitely check it out. The performances are great. The story is really simple and nice. I like the music too as well. As usual, Woody Allen's great with his musical scores. I love the scenery. I love the direction. I like the writing. I really enjoyed Café Society, and I'm going to give it an A-. Guys, tell me down what you thought of this movie. If you saw it, what's your favorite Woody Allen film? And tell me why I should consider watching more Woody Allen films if you're a fan of him. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.